Welcome back to Wargamers Shut Up and Jam Guide, where I'm going to talk about the Seekers Handbook. Now, the Seekers Handbook, well, actually, I guess we can go like that. Seekers Handbook is basically an optional rulebook that you can purchase for 20 bucks. So it's not expensive. It's very well designed. It's very well printed. The artwork's awesome. It feels nice. It is soft cover, but which is okay. But it's lightweight, easy to carry. And all of the printing is very nice. Very decent quality paper, very nice artwork, this kind of stuff. It also contains all of the rule books, or all of the rules you need to play the game. Now, the two-player starter does also contain the rules you need to play. And you can either buy this as a PDF for 10 bucks, I think, or the printed book for 20 bucks. Now, I obviously like having the printed stuff, so I paid the extra 10 bucks. It blew me away in terms of quality. So, also, he signed it. Look at that. Now, this is a statement to me. This shows me that he, as an artist, cares about people engaging with the game. He's not afraid to put his name on the product. He's not afraid to show people that he put work into this and that he really cares about this. So this is a really, really nice touch that I think means more than a lot of people might give it credit for. So that's really cool. I just wanted to say that because when I noticed that, I'm like, wow, that's actually really, really awesome. Totally not necessary. Totally didn't. It really only cost him time, but at the same time, it was not something he had to do, and it was nice. Now, one of the cool things here is this stuff. Now, I've been touting him as a guy who has designed and developed this entire game all by himself. Now, that's kind of a lie. It's not entirely a lie, but it is a lie. He did the game design, the modeling, the artwork, and he also did the, modeling counts as the sculpting and stuff like that. Somebody did edit the rulebook for him, Niall Agina. The rulebook was designed by Eben Burgoon. Hopefully I'm not butchering that. That's important mostly because I find that this book is incredibly well organized. So the rulebook design, Eben did a fantastic job, or Eben, maybe it's Eben. Sorry, man, I butchered your name in one of the two ways. I've never met this guy, but that's okay. He did a great job. It's very easy to read, it's very straightforward, it gets to the point, and it has all of the different things that you need from this book where you'd expect it. And then Matt Sutter did the photography, which is not nothing. Photographing miniatures is a challenge, and he did a great job making it look like an interesting game to play. Of course, the game design, Sean, modeling, Sean, artwork, Sean. Play tested probably by a bunch of his buddies. I think, I don't know. You got Matt Sutter, Caleb Sutter. They're probably both related in some case, and the rest are probably friends of his, including the rulebook designer, the editor, and the rulebook designer. Yeah. So, as much as it is true that he designed most of the game by himself, it's not necessarily just one guy that did everything, but really this is Sean's baby, and he deserves 100% of the credit, or at least 98% of the credit. Let's say that. You've got the foreword, you've got all of the table of contents, which is important, how to play, and then the Wonders and Horrors campaign. Now, the big difference between the rulebook and this book, along with, is that the rulebook is the first 34 pages, and the extra 68 pages or so. Yeah, 68 pages. There we go. I can math. The rest of the 68 pages are about the campaign. So this book is designed to be a ongoing, progressive campaign for this game, which is 80% of the reason why I want to play this. As just a regular tabletop game, it's a very lightweight game. It's very easy to get somebody into and to show them how the game mechanics work. But and then the scenarios are interesting, but this stuff is what I was looking for in a game. So for $20, you think about other companies and what they would charge for this book. I mean, it's just, yeah. Anyway, so it talks about sort of the how you can establish a base, which is where you get stuff, what specialists you can attract, what different adventures there are, what scenarios there are, the different environments, potentially wild monsters, the bestiary, and progression for your dudes, how you earn currency and that stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to go through the book because I think that would be doing a disservice to Sean. However, you've got the Relicblade roster sheet in here, and you can get you can download these online. I think they're free, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they're free. You can download them and print them out, so you don't have to buy a bunch of rulebooks and rip them out. Basically, this lets you, at a quick glance, track all of your settlement stuff, tracks your characters, what upgrades they have, what type of characters they are, what's in your vault. Here's a quick injury chart because people are going to die, they're going to get wounded, they're going to lose stuff. Yeah, and this is meant to persist through multiple games, obviously. I don't know, and I haven't read through the entire book yet, so I don't want to misspeak, but I don't know exactly how many games you're meant to play to finish a campaign, and I mean, I think that obviously, maybe you guys have like a set amount of games we're going to play, like let's say 10 games, for example, and at the end of 10 games, we'll count up the treasure, see who wins. There's a point or a spot in winning here, so I haven't read through the whole book yet, but and then do it again, right? So this is a game that I suspect that I'm going to want to play many times. And I'm hoping, if I can, to make it part of the channel as a fixture, because it's very easy to film, it's very quick, and it hits all of the kind of metrics I'd expected of a game kind of like this. So the book is just gorgeous as well. Like I really like the artwork, and some people won't, and that's okay, and that's maybe it's not their thing. But for me, it really appeals to me. Now, you know what, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm going to winning a campaign 102. I'm gonna spoil how you win a campaign because we were just talking about that. So it actually doesn't say specifically this is how you win, except the one thing it says here is that at the end of all 6 games, the player with the most influence, relics, or gold could be the winner. But then they give you a couple of other options in terms of if you want to expand the game, if you want to kind of have alternate win conditions. Maybe there's different. You can have different objectives. Like maybe you have to take and hold a piece of ground, or maybe you have to, acquire a magical relic, or once you've acquired a couple of relics, maybe you have to sacrifice somebody on some, have a battle to the death between these two characters atop the hill, or something cool like that, right? There are 4 different environments, so you're meant to play on a 2x2 foot board as your typical suggested size, right? If you do that, you're going to probably want a board you can have different environments. I'm going to do a kind of a scenic table. I don't know how I'm going to approach the different environments yet. I might have to come up with either multiple tables or something, but it's something to consider. So there are currently 4 different environments. I'm assuming that there's stuff planned for later. There are more releases coming out here and there, and there are more good guys and bad guys than I have access to. So we'll have more stuff eventually, but for now, this is what we got, and we're gonna play some games, and it's gonna be awesome. But thanks Sean, Niall, Eben, and Matt, along with Malev, Stephen, Tim, Emily, Tobias, and Caleb, for any of the time you guys put into this, because this is just an incredibly cool thing that we as the community get to experience, because you guys put some time into this. Props, of course, goes up to Sean, but everybody involved deserves some kind of recognition as well. So that's it from me. So again, this is Steve from Wargamers Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and make sure to stay tuned for more Relicblade content when we can get some games in and film them, because it's going to be amazing. Thanks. Bye.